hobbies that instantly make a guy's sex appeal just go through the roof. And this is according to women. So if you have something, a hobby in your mind that makes your man just his sex appeal just like go through the roof and you want to let us know what it is, call us at 800-682-1075.
Strip clubs?
Not on the list. Not on the list.
Listening to Weird Al? Non-stop? No. Okay.
Let me just double check.
Rapping?
No.
That's not really a hobby. Well, it could be.
Taking your shirt off as soon as you come in your house?
Okay, I think I see what you guys are doing
Okay.
wrong.
That's definitely sexy.
I think I know what you're doing wrong.
That.
By the way, this is just like a total side note, but Man Kisser Matt was telling me, and I saw some pictures online that you guys are selling your shirt or your couch, and I was thinking that one of your selling points should be like, I sit on this daily with no shirt on.
I honestly thought about doing that, being like, I've had sexy time at least 3 times on this couch. It's absorbed like 50,000 farts over the years. Like, I thought that would get more traction.
That would be a funny like Craigslist post.
Yeah.
I mean, you would never sell it, but
well, maybe.
Well, then also you can say, look, this couch is sturdy. I've had sex on it, and it's not broken.
It's gonna hold up, folks.
Yeah.
not once, not twice, but 30
3
times.
This is some sturdy couch.
Right? Anyway, that was a side note, but since you mentioned him without his shirt on, I figured why not. No, we have the top hobbies that make a guy's sex appeal just go through the roof. Again, call us 800-682-1075 if you have one you'd like to add. Good news if you like books. Being a bookworm is extremely sexy to a lot of women.
What about if you
really?
just pretend you are?
Well, hope they don't ask you any questions.
Did your husband do that?
Read?
Ben? No. Didn't he? Oh, I thought he maybe something.
Oh, he pretended to like music that I liked.
Oh, music. Oh, Bon Iver or whatever.
Yeah, Bon Iver.
Bon Iver.
Yeah,
I love them.
Yeah, he
like,
pretended.
Which song? Like all of them.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it has to be a book, or is it going to be articles? Because I read a lot of articles on Facebook.
Yeah. Is that hot?
I don't think that's hot.
But the articles are linked off of Facebook on a news site.
No,
or
I
something.
think it's actually having the book.
Okay.
You know, because I know exactly what you're reading as opposed to what's he doing on his phone.
Oh yeah. What
Okay.
about?
I don't know what you're doing.
If you've seen a movie that is
Nope.
also a book. Okay.
No, if you read the book first and then you went to see the movie, then you could compare.
No.
And I do think because it's, it's something extra.
Would it be sexy, Katie, if I was on the beach? Not me, but someone were on the beach and they're just reading Cliff Notes of popular books, which is the shortened version of books.
At least you're reading.
That'd be kind of funny.
It would be funny, and then you'd be reading. So sure, I guess so.
Is that the hottest hobby?
That is not the hottest
Oh, it's
hobby.
not the hottest.
Not the hottest.
No,
We're
one of
working
them.
our way. Being a dancer.
Okay.
I can see that, and that's so unfair.
And I'm not talking I'm not talking like Magic Mike dancer. I'm talking any other kind except for stripping.
Right.
You know? Like if you're a ballroom dancer or you know how to do a special even if you know how, I think that if I saw my husband get out on the dance floor and do the electric slide, I'd be like, huh. I like
but
that.
what about if your husband's just dancing on the dance floor with you? Like,
Yes.
that's pretty.
I would love
that
it.
would be hot, right?
I would love
mean,
it.
I think a lot of girls have struggled sometimes. A lot of husbands or boyfriends won't come out even to the dance floor, even if it's not something that's scripted. It's just a regular dance.
Just a regular dance.
Yeah, and sometimes if they do, they make look very odd.
Well, see, I think what makes it attractive, Ben, tell me if I'm alone here, I don't know, but I love the sense of losing your inhibition.
Okay.
You know, like I love the fact that you get out there and you don't care what you look like. Who cares? You're just out there to have fun.
I think that actually losing the inhibition like that, in that sense, is actually that you have some confidence too.
Yeah, well, or just I
It
think
doesn't count if you've been drinking.
No, it
I feel like
does.
it's a shot at me.
No, it's not at all.
Yes.
No, I see lots of guys like if the formals that we go to or whatever, and they'll just get out there and they don't care.
Yeah.
And so it's to
But
me.
can they dance though?
Some can, some can't, but it
See,
doesn't
my
matter.
problem as somebody who's been sober my whole life is that I know what other people that look like that can't dance, and I know I'm not great, and I'm the only one not drinking. I'm sure if I was drinking, it'd be a lot different.
I guarantee, Jared, you are in your head so much
for
more
sure.
than anybody else. Like everybody's in their own head,
Of
and
course.
everybody's very concerned about what they look like. That I do not think for 1 second anybody's like, Jared can't dance, except for Jason. If Jason were there, he'd be
Yeah,
thinking
he
that.
would.
And now,
I've seen Jason dance.
don't get me wrong. The next night after I dance, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, Jason definitely doesn't care when he dances.
I'm with you on that. I feel the same
I
way.
almost got thrown out of the bar. Did you remember that when the bouncer grabbed me off the stage in Savannah? Because
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yes.
on the stage
Yes.
for 2 seconds
I
and I got
do.
thrown off.
I
was like,
also saw you try to mount that stage one time unsuccessfully.
Thank you.
And then you went away for a little bit, and then you came back to
It was a
it.
high stage. Short guy.
And the thing is, Squid can dance.
Yeah.
Matt can dance.
Mm-hmm.
Jason
Can't.
can't.
But you know what? You were
I
out
go-
there
you
having
go for
fun.
it. You
It's
go
on
for it.
very,
beat.
it's very like a very white guy dancing.
But that's okay, because you're just having fun.
But it looks like he's having fun.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
what
on
matters.
beat. I'm definitely on beat, though. I don't think the thing with Jared.
Someone's beat.
No, I'm on beat because I mean, I think if you play instruments or play music, it's easier to be
to
on
pick
beat.
up on it. Yeah, for sure. Is that what Jason? I can't
He's like, he
remember.
puts his hand above his head. He's kind of just going.
I might do that sometimes.
Yeah.
But
You
I
like to
will
stick your
say
ass
this.
out a lot too, and
I
like
do that.
It's kind of feminine. You have like an effeminate dancing.
I do, but
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
on beat if you pay attention. I have lots of
But
videos.
it is on
That's
beat,
what
guys.
matters. It's on beat.
It is
Yes.
on beat.
Even in the karaoke thing, if you notice the way I was doing the booty move, it is on
Oh,
beat.
yeah, Oh, yeah.
It is on beat. Now,
Very
Jared, the
choreographed.
reason why I think he would be a bad dancer
Uh-huh.
is not because he looks awkward, is because I don't think he would be on beat.
Oh,
That's very possible.
we
I
don't know.
know.
We
'Cause
don't know.
You have to do.
In the shower, I'm on beat.
You dance in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good for
Yeah.
you.
You're on beat.
That's
in the shower?
risky.
Yeah.
Can you play
Dance in
any
the
instrument
shower.
at all?
Wet
Yeah.
floor.
I've never played an
Okay,
instrument.
mark my word. If you can play an instrument, drum, anything except for a recorder, and you're actually on beat with an instrument, you can also be on beat dancing.
Okay.
It's definitely coexists.
Yeah, but I
Definitely.
know I'm not. I would not be a good dancer, even if I took a bunch of lessons. My feet don't work right.
I know a lot of people who sing in the shower. I don't hear very many people who dance in the shower.
Oh yeah, put on some Weird Al, crank it up.
Oh, God.
I feel
Smells
like I'd
like teen.
fall.
Smells like Teen Spirit parody.
Oh, boy. All right.
Squid can dance, so I think Squid's the best dancer than Matt. Matt can surprisingly can dance.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Matt do Footloose
I
once
danced
at a
in the
wedding.
shower.
It was very
It
good.
was Katie's wedding, I think.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. And we all know how that worked out with the drunkenness.
Yeah.
Katie had that cocktail that the mixers were left out of on accident.
I did.
It
It
was
was
nothing but
just
straight liquor.
Like 4 different kinds of liquor just in one glass.
No
Yeah.
mixer?
No, they totally. So,
They forgot it.
yeah.
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
kidding?
No.
No.
Did you notice it when you were drinking it, Matt?
Well, I walked up and I'm like, oh, they've got like a cocktail, for the bride and groom. I'll
Uh-huh.
have that. And I took a sip. I'm like, oh my God, it's a shot.
Yes. It was this drink. We had a wedding cocktail, and it was called Ball Time Tea, and it had like 4 different liquors in it, and then it was supposed to have sour mix. And so I don't know, maybe I didn't. I think I had one, but I didn't. You're in the moment. I wasn't
Yeah.
even thinking about it. Well, I noticed when we got home after the wedding, like a day later, all of the mixer was on our back porch.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Probably 20 bottles of mixer on the back porch that we
Yeah.
had to bring to the wedding. And I said, where did this come from? And it came back to
That's
us
funny.
Yeah.
from the wedding because they didn't add it.
That's
It never made it
hilarious.
into the
Never
cups.
made it. It was cheer wine, the liquors, and then the sour mix. And I think the cheer wine made it in.
Yeah.
And then the liquors made it in, but the sour
It was
mix
cheer
never
wine
did.
with 4 different liquors in it. And I'm like, oh, this is not
No
bad.
wonder everybody had the best time ever.
That's funny.
Okay, so yes, if you are a dancer, even if you're not a good dancer, if you go out and you're having fun, I think that makes your sex appeal go way up, according to
I
women.
can see that. Like, I feel jealous when I see, for the wedding, to see a guy out there, whether he's sober or not, dancing. I'm like, dang,
You're just having fun.
I wish I could let loose like that.
Maybe-
Can't you just do a little like, what if Jared went out there and it doesn't have to be extravagant, but if he was just like, just a little
Like maybe
step,
smile
a little,
Yeah.
step, a little step, just
little
like
side
this.
step,
You're not moving. You're just doing this.
the fat man jig.
You're not
Yeah.
moving much,
Yeah.
but it's something.
Yeah.
And it's
Well, I
not
would-
extravagant. He's just going back and forth lightly.
Then
That's
every
it.
once in a while, like
Okay.
a real heavy thrust.
Yeah,
Yeah. Make sure people are paying attention.
Wait, then we could do baby steps with you. This could be our project.
You know what, Katie?
this be our
This is
project?
a secret that I've never shared.
What?
I was this close to hiring or taking dancing lessons
Yes.
so that at the next whatever function that we go to, I would just surprise you guys.
See?
Wow.
The element of
That'd be
surprise.
But then
So
I was
awesome.
like, but I have to dance in front of someone else
Oh.
to start. And I'm like, no, I
You
don't
don't
want to
want
do that. So it's hard.
I get that. I wanted to do that with my New Year's resolution for speaking Spanish. I didn't want to tell anybody
Right.
that I was doing it and then just go and like have a full-blown conversation with my dad and mom in Spanish.
Yes.
And then be like, what? But I gave up on that.
But you're like, it all requires work.
It requires a lot of work and commitment. It really does. Another hobby that a man can have that boosts his sex appeal right away if he's a photographer, an artist, or a filmmaker. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
can make some film.
Okay, stop it. Chef.
But is that
also?
because they like, oh, they're creative?
I think so.
Yeah,
it's like their artsy side. Yeah. If you're a chef, I think any man who can cook it up in the kitchen
I
got
got none of these.
All right.
I like to eat.
How about?
And nothing fancy either.
Okay, some ladies say a gym goer, which you don't have that one
Okay.
either.
All right.
Right.
All right. Let's move right along.
Some ladies say a landscaper, but you don't
Definitely not.
have that
Definitely not.
either. All
Yeah.
right.
These are hobbies that make men more attractive. My goodness.
Some ladies say handyman, but you
No,
don't
Oh,
my
my
gosh. I'm the
God.
worst. I don't know how to do anything.
have that either.
Does
Okay.
Jared have one thing that increases a guy's sex appeal according to women on the list that's a hobby?
Currently,
On that list?
I mean, like currently, no, because sports player is on there, but I
yeah, I
mean,
used
you
to.
don't play
well,
sports
he does play
currently.
basketball, but he's
I mean,
limping
like,
sometimes and his knee hurts. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if like let's say I was on a date or something,
Sure.
and I was shooting basketball, I think it would be impressive because I'd make a high percentage of my shots.
You've been tearing it up on the ping pong table recently.
Ping pong, I beat my mom.
Oh yeah. Oh
My
yeah.
mom, she hadn't played in 55 years, and it's a pretty close game actually.
Listen, if that makes you feel like it's boosting your sex appeal, sure, whatever.
No, if they want to toss the pigskin around, I can I can spin it, man.
You should walk around with your ping pong pad on your back pocket.
Out in your belt.
What's that back there?
There's a flat surface.
I'm sorry. Did
Anybody
someone
wanna
say ping pong?
Oh, my
paddle.
paddle
I get
just
another
fell
one.
out of my pocket.
I have 2 paddles in my pocket.
Oh, fanny pack full of balls.
I'm always at the ready, ladies.
Yeah.
Why are y'all running away?
Oh, and the number one you definitely don't have that boosts a guy's sex appeal: a volunteer fireman or military reserve.
I'm a coward.
Yeah.
Does it not have like a musical artist, like in a band? Because that's like
It does
right
have
at-
a band
I guess that's-
member.
Band member. Yeah, of
Band
course,
member.
yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like if you're just in the band right away, you're getting more girls than if you're just not in a band.
Totally.
what do you think?
Totally.
Maybe there's if you have a hobby that's in reason, not like watching porn as the hobby, but some actual hobby that you have a lot of interest and you seem to be passionate about. That may be some kind of attraction for women because it shows
Absolutely.
you have passion for something else that's on your own, maybe even independently.
Yes, it
Yeah.
shows initiative. It shows commitment. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't think I have any non-sporting hobbies. I don't think.
Movies.
Is that a hobby? I mean, I do love movies.
Yeah, I think it could be
go by
considered one.
especially maybe if you went by yourself and you were really deep into it,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't do that.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I like stand-up comedy a lot, but I don't think that's the thing for women.
It's not a thing.
It's more
Mm-mm.
dudeish.
It's definitely not a thing.
Mm.
I mean, I like comedy, obviously, but you'll show me things like stand up, and it's funny, but I would never seek that out on my own.
That's why I showed it to you because I know you're not going
I'm
to see this.
never going to do it.
Mm.
Never.
Let's go to, this is very depressing. Thank you, Katie. Let's go to
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey. Kelsey, what is something a guy can do, a hobby he can have that makes him instantly hotter?
Like fixing things up in his free time, I guess being a handyman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything.
My own husband is like MacGyver. I don't know. He has some sort of something for everything.
So Ben does a lot of like handyman work, like electrical and stuff like that.
all of it.
Really?
Yes, like the other day. Yeah, I don't know. And some of the things, I'm like, are you equipped to do this? Like, should you be doing this? He
Right.
drilled a hole in the wall the other day to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somehow or another, he works it out. He does a lot of the research on it, though, too. He'll watch YouTube videos until
That
he
is
gets
true. That's what I do lately, but sometimes there was a leak in my refrigerator, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to get this fixed. And it was on the hardwood floor, and
Oy.
I started watching the YouTube videos, and I go for it, but there was a point of time for an hour that I was panicking that I just ruined that I ruined the dishwasher. Like, I literally fixed the drain, but couldn't figure out how to get it back together. It was the most complicated process.
Right. I told you my brother and I, and he's actually technically minded. He came over to help with the dishwasher at the townhouse that I lived in one time. And Jason, I think, came there one time for some reason. I think he gave me his dishwasher.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he did.
So we're talking about dishwasher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave me. I bought your like old dishwasher. It was nice.
I remember that, too.
So I was like, why are you there? And we're trying to fix it. And when we were done, there was like 5 parts remaining.
Ooh.
And we're like,
Yeah.
we have no idea. And so then I think that's when I was like, Jason, you got an old dishwasher?
Can we use this?